Good morning. Welcome to Summer Level Up episode number 2. 4:30 a.m. right now. Got the green tea right here. I don't know if you can see it. Got rice cakes, peanut butter, and honey. This has been what I've been going to for the pre-runs. I think on the last episode I did mention that I was having a hard time finding what I like pre-run because Rice Krispie didn't feel that great. Banana didn't feel that great. Nothing at all. I would get hungry, which is not great. So I've been rocking with this, and the rice cakes with the peanut butter and the honey has been pretty decent for me. But anyways, welcome to episode number 2. Thank you for watching episode number 1. If you did get to watch episode 1, if you didn't, I recommend going back and looking at rewatching episode number 1. As for episode number 2, we're starting off the recording again on a Monday, so no recording on Saturday and Sunday this time around. And honestly, this time I was planning on recording yesterday, but it ended up being Father's Day. So I was not really on the phone. I didn't really have much opportunities to record yesterday. And that's all me. But this coming week, I just plan on changing it up a little bit, having different types of clips. Obviously, the working out's going to be that's the staples. The runs are going to be the staples, right? Because this is all about, the hybrid athlete, becoming the best hybrid athlete that I can be. But also adding new things with, whether it's clips with other people, whether it's new educational stuff or some value stuff, whatever it may be. As the series goes on, it's going to just look different. Probably every episode will look different, to be honest. But as for right now, you already know what it is. Morning process. We're going to get the tea down. We're going to get the food down. I want to get the food down ASAP so it can digest. We've been sticking with that 5:30 a.m. run time, which has been pretty solid for me so far. 5:30 a.m. has been pretty good. Today is an easy run, and what we're really working on for these easy runs is keeping the heart rate down. And I've been seeing more and more videos recently talking about the importance of having runs that are genuinely just super easy, like on purpose. And that's so hard for me, and it's my ego. It's my ego that wants me to just push and get a PR and get a PR and get a PR and just go. So my ego has been blocking me from doing this, but today it's going to be a really easy run. We're going to get it done. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to this new week of training. As for the volume of training this week, it's going to look very similar with the running. We're not really going to pick up the running volume too much right now because, like I said, right now the main goal is 200 pounds. That's the main goal. Get to that 200 pounds, and then the running will come as the year goes on, right? But right now, I think the volume's honestly going to stay pretty much the same. Ooh, we got to get up. Got to get up with that tea. But so today's going to be a little 3-miler, nice and light. Going to get to work, get my journaling done, get my morning process done, and get that run done. I'm probably going to check in with you guys after the run. Let's get it. Let's have a day today. Oh, all right, y'all. That's the 3-miler. Well, 2.7. I did a little bit of a weird route. I did a couple laps around this park. I went into a neighborhood, and it was a super light run. I'm talking like the pace. Pace was 9:36. Because like I said, the big focus for me right now is to get into this habit of not going all out every run, taking the recovery run seriously. And even today, like my knee didn't feel great. It wasn't bad, but it was kind of like this little interesting feeling where every single step, it felt like my quad was doing lots of work. Every step, lots of work, which in the end made my knees feel like tired, like genuinely fatigued. So that was a really interesting feeling that I'm going to have to work on. And it tells me that when I really was intentional about slowing down the pace, right, I was really slow, my quads are doing lots of work. So is that because I was forcing the slow pace? Is that, do I need to work on are my hamstrings never activated even when I'm going fast, but I just don't notice it when I'm going faster because, I'm just in this state of like a kind of heightened adrenaline and just going. It's something interesting that I'm going to look into, that I'm going to do some research on today and see if there's some drills that I can work on to work on this form, because I know that I've always known that my running form is not super optimal. I've been a lifter for the past, 3 or 4 years now, and I didn't start running until recently. So of course I think I'm a little bit awkward when I run. My legs are kind of big. But with that being said, overall, good to get the run out the way. It's like 6:10 right now. Gonna go home, gonna go get my cold shower and get my meditation session in. I'm really excited for today because I think I'm gonna go work out with my boy Jose, or Unk. I call him Unk. He's actually the OG who taught me how to lift in the first place. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go with him. If I am, though, it's gonna be at a gym, a really nice gym that I love working out at. I've only worked out at it one other time, but it was so fun. So we'll see what's up, but I'll check in with you guys later. Later. All right, y'all, we got a different setting today. You'll see I'm in the car right now at the Compound Lifting Club. This is where my boy Unk works out. I got him on a program as well. I'm extremely excited. But Unk, the backstory behind Unk is that his name's Jose, is that he's the one who taught me how to work out. Like 3-4 years ago, he was the first individual to come into my gym and just teach me the ropes, and it's really cool to be here at this gym. I don't think I'm gonna get that many clips, to be honest, because when I'm at someone else's gym, which is not often, I don't like to be that guy holding up the workout at all. I want to go. And I know that he's going to push me. I'm going to push him. We're hitting upper body today. So usually for me today, it's chest and triceps. But to be honest, I'm just going to, I think for him, it's chest, back, and triceps, I believe. So I may end up just hitting chest, back, and triceps. But we'll see. I think we are starting off with barbell bench though. So I'm looking forward to hitting that barbell bench. Like I said, at the gym, the environment here is awesome. I'll get some clips of just the gym itself. The gym is so cool. I've been here one other time before. So much fun. Got the pre-workout right here. Now the thing for me too is I'm so used to working out in my own gym, right? That I start drinking my pre-workout when I'm warming up in my gym. And then once I feel the pre start kicking in, I just start. I'm not gonna lie, I started drinking this a little bit early. I did start drinking this a little bit early. So I'm already kind of feeling some twitchiness in my face and everything, but that all right, yo, I literally just set my camera up on my radio right here. Obviously got no clips from that workout, but that workout was so much fun. I was in there for damn near 2 hours, which is way more volume than what I usually do, but it was just so much good machines. And I brought protein with my ignition, my glycogen. Brought that for the drive home because it's like a 25-minute drive home. So, you know, I want to get my protein in me, start to get in that recovery state as quick as possible. But like I said, it was so much fun. I started off with, now, the one thing that I stayed the same, I did my incline dumbbell bench to start out because that's just classic. And the reason I love incline dumbbell bench here too is because the benches that they have are like brand new, like they're beautiful benches. So I just feel super stable in that bench, and I love it so much. So we started off with the incline dumbbell bench. Then we went to the cable flies, and they have the nice cable machine, obviously. So I rocked with that. And then I went to this chest press machine, this incline chest press machine. It was like the best machine I've ever used for my chest ever. It was so nice. So that had the upper chest just fried. So I went from press to fly to press, and then I ended off with a little pec deck push-up superset, 2 sets of that. So in total, I did 14 sets of chest, which is too much. I don't advise to ever do. You want to stay in that 8 to 12 sets for really any muscle group. But like I said, there was just so many different machines, and I was like, I wanted to try everything. There was one of them that I didn't even try. It was like an incline chest fly Arsenal strength machine. But I tried that one last year when I went, and I wanted to obviously hit it again. But by the time, at 14 sets of chest, I was like, bro, I'm taking it too far here. So I stopped there, and then I went with some skull crushers, just with a normal little easy bar. So 4 sets of those. Then I did some hanging leg raises for my core, and I finished off. I saw a little dip machine where it was like only the tricep for the dips. And so I finished off with that, 2 sets of that. I ended up doing, 6 sets of triceps in total, and then 5 sets of abs in total. So the chest obviously was a thing that got hammered today. It was just too much fun. I love this gym. I thank Unk, I thank Jose for taking me and letting me come here and get a little workout in. It's such a great environment. It's so many people that are so much bigger than me, and I love that. That just drives me to a whole nother level. So gonna get my post-workout shake in, gonna get home, get some lunch, and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, yo, back home, we're showered, we had some lunch. Now this is truthfully what I will do when it comes to, I'm on the book, I need to eat 3,700 calories a day, which is not easy, and I'm not trying to just eat a bunch of bullshit, right? So what I'm doing for the rest of the week is I'm making some white rice, just white rice by itself, and I'm gonna make some ground turkey with taco seasoning, right? That's all I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna put it in 2 separate meal prep containers. So throughout the week, if I need rice for my breakfast, for my lunch,
pull out the meal prep container, I got rice. If I need ground turkey, you know, some type of protein, I can have that with rice. I can have that with tortillas. If I want to make burritos, I can do whatever I want with it, right? But I have these, I'm going to have just meal prep container with rice, meal prep container with ground turkey that's already made. Highly recommend doing this. Is not meal prepping, this is batch prepping. I highly recommend if you have a hard time getting your calories in, this is super, super convenient. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to make this. We're going to do some editing. Then we have a group call tonight with the culture changers. I'm extremely excited for that group call. We're going to finish off this Monday strong. It's already going amazing so far. Let's finish strong. All right, y'all. This is going to be the first clip of the day, first clip of Tuesday, because I'm thinking, you know, there should be different intros to every day. It shouldn't be like me in the kitchen, you know, 4 a.m. making the tea before my run, kind of talking, right? Now, I'll do that every once in a while. That'll probably be a couple times a week, but it shouldn't be every single day. It's the same morning intro, right? Even though that does display my consistency, where all my mornings look the same, which they all do. But I think you guys get the point with that, right? Now, cooking up the breakfast here, you guys know I eat the same breakfast every single day. Dieting, use the KISS acronym, keep it simple, stupid. Posted that on my story the other day. I heard it from Jocko a long time ago because it's something that they say in the military. Keep it simple, stupid. That's a very well-known saying in the military. So when it comes to dieting, that's what I live by. Keep it simple, stupid. Always eat the same things. I'm completely okay with it because, like I said, I care more about the result. I care more about the result than getting sick of food. But also, a hack to not get sick of food is before eating your food, you just say thank you. Just be grateful for it, right? Being grateful for your food is a complete hack to always be, even not getting sick of it's one thing, but also being fulfilled by the meal, right? Being fulfilled that thank you for, I have this food, I have this nutrition, I have this fuel. I just think of it as fuel. Stuff that I'm going to use in my workouts, in my runs, when I'm doing my work. I need the fuel to have that cognitive focus, right? And that's one thing that I always think about. Now, another thing that I wanted to touch on this little clip here was yesterday I had a call with my people, a little group call with those that I work with. And these group calls are always, you know, a lot more intimate, where we're getting into some deep topics, talking about whether it's most of the time it's mindset related, you know, some spiritual things that we have come across. So, and one thing that came up yesterday was accountability in relationships, basically. But I'm not talking about, but when I say that, I'm not talking only about relationships like boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking, you know, friendships, family, all that stuff. And the best way to show your accountability for one another, or demonstrate that accountability, is through energy exchange. And what I've done very well with me and my people, and why we've been able to elevate, is the energy exchange that we've been able to give to one another by doing some of the tasks that we do as a group. And grab the cup real quick. The tasks that we do as a group, the hike being one of them, and there's also other things that we just do amongst one another in our Discord. Now, when we fall off from that, when that accountability and that energy exchange kind of dwindles, one individual falters, then another individual falters, then another individual falters. Because one of my favorite quotes of all time, and it's something that has kept me going for a long, long, long time, is your weakness is their way out. So when your people see you falling in one area, they're going to use that excuse to be like, okay, they're not doing this, then I don't have to do it, right? And that's why you see so many people, you know, in our generation, our age group, doing the exact same things. Like, people are literally clones of one another. And the reason for that is because they see someone else doing it and it makes it acceptable. So I kind of got back on that topic yesterday, talking with my people, the importance of holding each other accountable through energy exchange, but also that's how we maintain strong bonds. Because I gave the example where I was like, think about that aunt or that uncle that you haven't talked to in, 3 years, or you talked to maybe once or twice in the past 3 years. Even that cousin who's way older, who has a family now, and you haven't talked to him in years. It could be even a family member you haven't talked to in years. And you say that you guys have just gotten distant. But when I think of that on a deeper level, what getting distant really is just you guys stopped exchanging energy with one another. And as a result of that, the relationship just kind of dwindled away. But if you continued, imagine if with that aunt, with that uncle, with that cousin, whatever it is, imagine with that person, you kept checking in on them. You guys would call, once a week and everything, or you had some type of schedule to stay in touch, or not even a schedule, but just some type of intention to stay in touch. Then you guys would continue to exchange energy, and that energy exchange is the language of the universe. The universe would keep that bond very close. So when I'm talking with my people yesterday, I'm talking about how, one of my favorite quotes from last week was if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go as a team. And I'm thinking about that quote a lot because when I heard it, it gave me the chills. So I knew that in that moment when I got those chills that, okay, I need to act on this quote. I need to make sure that me and my people are strong. Me and my people are together. Me and my people have that mission. That mission is reminded to us. So that was my main focus on our call yesterday. And it was an amazing call. The message just kept growing and growing. I had, one topic that I wanted to talk about, and then all of a sudden that topic just expanded, branched off into a bunch of different things. And that's the beauty about when you're having high frequency conversations. They just keep going and going. You just keep building on them. And that was really kind of what we touched on yesterday. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to finish making this breakfast. I'm probably going to do a little full day of eating on my Instagram story. So I'm going to take a picture of all these meals, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, what's up, y'all? Happy midday, 1:40. Just looking at the phone right now, 1:40. We got the pre-workout right here, megawatt, not going too intense. It's deadlifts today. Deadlifts with back. Super excited to be hitting the deadlifts alone today. So we're gonna have to get hyped up, get pumped up. I don't know what the music of choice is, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, last week I did 315 for 2 on my deadlift. Like I said, I'm just reintroducing the deadlift for the first, it's probably my third or fourth deadlifting session back. So whether or not today though, I'm gonna go for like a 2 rep or a 1 rep or even a 3 rep, I might stay at that 5 rep range for the deadlift today. We'll see how I'm feeling, to be honest. We just gotta get loose, get stretched out. Now today, since I'm doing deadlifts and I'm doing upper body, usually my warm-ups will be, if I'm doing legs, I'm only gonna warm up my lower body. If I'm doing upper body, like anything chest, back, arms, whatever it is, I'm only gonna warm up my upper body. Today, since I'm doing deadlift and I'm doing upper body, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of stretching in the hamstrings, probably some roller work just to kind of get loose. And then my deadlift warm-up sets will kind of act as my stretching per se. I'm gonna probably do a lot of warming up before I get into those working sets. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to work. Let's go.
Show me how to lie, you're getting better all the time, and turning all against one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you step back in the line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you, and now you steal away. Take him out today. Nice work you did. You're gonna go fuck it. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes. See 'em running for their lives. Strolling out of line and drifting closer in your sight. So play it out, I'm wide awake. It's a scene about me. There's something in your way, and now someone is gonna pay. And if you can't get what you want, well, it's all because of me. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, I never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. And now you lead the way. Show the light of day. Nice work. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes. See 'em running for their
And we're live. Happy Wednesday. Looking back because Fonz is about to pull. We're about to hit a crazy leg day. It's 4 p.m. right now, so this is a much later workout than I usually do. I got to get loose. I got to work. You guys saw, if you watched the last video, last week's leg day was crazy. Crazy. I'm expecting the same, if not even crazier, right? Gonna do those heavy squats, gonna do those walking lunges, gonna do those quad extensions, really push ourselves today. In the morning, I have some clips from those sprints. So my legs, my hamstrings are kind of feeling it. You know, those sprints were gnarly. We went really hard. I did 8 400 meters, so that was 2 miles total, but that was with a 6 minute per mile pace on those 400 meters. So we're going hard. But anyways, a little bit of a quick intro right here because I'm trying to stretch. I'm trying to get ready for this leg day. We're live. No doubt about it, man. This week I have not been on top of it when it comes to the camera, when it comes to recording clips for the summer level up. I underestimate how I'm not saying difficult. It's not difficult to get the clips, but when I'm just moving, doing work, and then next thing you know, I remember and I'm like, shit, I didn't record. I've been recording clips in the gym with the workouts and everything, but as for like pausing in the middle and talking what's going on and everything, I have not been great at. But you know what? This week overall has been great in the sense that my mindset feels really sharp right now. I feel really, really good right now. I feel very confident right now because I'm writing more. I think that's a big thing, a big shift that I've done this week, which is just write more, journal more, reflect on my reading more, rewrite my reading more. Just write, and then share all of it. Share it all. Sharing everything that I'm learning right now. And if that has been truly fulfilling. Truly just working on my purpose every single day. First of all, building my confidence by doing my morning process, doing my workouts, hitting my macros, eating clean. Then once I'm in that flow, once I've done the work on myself, right now I'm on my computer, doing some work for the in-person training and stuff. I need the morning process first. I need the workout first. I need my program to get my frequency high, and then once my frequency is elevated, that's when I can dive into the work. Because when my frequency's high and I'm doing the work, I just get so entrenched into the process and I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking about the past. I'm thinking about the present moment when I'm high frequency. And when I'm in the present moment doing work, the work just gets done. The work just gets done and I get fulfilled by it. Now, can I still get the work done even at a lower frequency? Yes. But if I'm at a lower frequency doing the work and I'm thinking about the past and I'm thinking about the future, that work won't be fulfilling at all. Because I'll get done with the work and then guess where my mind will go? Straight to the past, straight to the future. So I don't even give myself, and I'm not saying I give myself props for the work that I do, but best believe when I'm in that high frequency state and I'm serving others and I'm doing the work, when I'm done with the work, I can relax and sit back and do what I gotta do. Let me move on to the next task, right? Move on to the next task and feel like I got the previous one done. But when I finish the task in a low frequency state, I'll move on to that next task, but I'll feel like I will know subconsciously that I didn't give that last task my all. And that in itself is enough to mess with me mentally, right? And that's why there can't be any days off. There can't even be hours off. Now, there can be at the end of the day when you've done all your tasks, but you can't start your day off doing some bullshit. And you just can't take days off in general. Because the moment that I wrote about this on my Instagram today, the moment that you take a day off, the moment that you get off the daily habits, the moment that you start to just slip up on the program, that's when the negative thoughts start to creep in. Because that's when the opposition realizes that you're at your weakest. You're letting your guard down. And when you let your guard down like that, the negative thoughts will creep in. That'll turn into negative energy. And the negative energy, guess what? When you put out that negative energy, that's all that you attract. And then once you start to attract all that into your life, of course, you have a terrible situation happen to you. Someone else in your family starts to argue with you. Significant other starts to argue with you. Your workout's not that good, so you don't get into that high frequency state. It seems like everything's going wrong. But all because you started with the negative energy. Because you didn't do your job by executing on your habits daily. You should be executing every single day, day in and day out. So that you operate at the highest level that you can possibly do. And the biggest thing for me, the biggest thing that I've done, there's a lot of things that I haven't done. There's a lot of things that I still need to do. But I speak on the things that I do. And something that I do is I show up every single day regardless of how I feel. And everyone sees that because I put myself on blast. I can't escape. And I'm not saying I want to either. But because I show up every single day regardless of how I feel, I get out of slumps a lot quicker than most people. I move forward a lot quicker than most people because I just do the work regardless. Now, this wasn't going to turn into this whole talking session, but anyways, I'm going to finish this task that I'm doing right now, this in-person stuff. Overall, like I said, it's been a really good week. I'm just blessed. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I can't complain about anything. I'm sorry I haven't got that many clips. I will come through. I have to come through. And tomorrow I'll try and rock with the full day of eating.
That's what I should do. That'll really help out, I believe. Tomorrow, it's a 3-mile easy run. Then I'm starting that run club on Saturday. Well, the run, I can't call it a run club yet, but I'm just thinking, you know, I really want to do something where we get more people involved with running. It's such a great time. I love it so much. It puts me in a high frequency state. It always puts my people in a high frequency state, and I just want to be around that more. So anyways, we're going to finish off today, and I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Full day of eating. We're going to keep working on this week. I love you guys. Let's keep working. You know why I do the wake-ups the way that I do it, the workouts the way that I do it, the macros the way that I do it, the attitude the way that I do it? Because you put the power into the things that you can control. You put the power into your daily habits. And that's why I take the macros seriously. That's why I take the wake-ups seriously. That's why I take the workouts seriously. Because if I don't take those things seriously, my confidence is shot. My trust in myself is shot. My belief in myself is shot. And it's not just doing them, but it's doing them with the proper intention. Because it's been a long time since I've missed a wake up. I had one slip up like 2 weeks ago, and that was the first time in like a year and a half that I had a slip on the wake up. But it's been a very, very long time since I've missed a workout. And my macros, it's been a long time since I missed my macros, but there's been times where I've caught myself not doing it with the proper intention. And what's the proper intention? Just look at the frequency chart. The proper intention is doing things out of love. It's doing things out of acceptance. It's doing things out of joy, out of great gratitude, out of gratefulness. And when I do my daily habits with gratitude, with gratefulness, with love, right, with acceptance and with joy, when I do it with that intention, I gain so much fulfillment from the task that I trust myself on a whole nother level. The belief in myself is at a whole nother level. But when I catch myself not doing these tasks with the proper intention, I feel like shit about myself. I'm questioning myself, my self-worth, my self-doubt. Everything is going down the drain. And that's why I do them every single day. And I have to reflect every single day as well, because there are days that I don't win. There are days that I don't feel that good. But guess what? If I wake up the next day with that same exact wake up and then I journal about it, I reflect on yesterday. Where did I fuck up? How was my intention? Why did I not feel that good when I went to bed yesterday? When I journal about it, I can fix it. And that's how I stay on this constant rise. That's how I'm always on. That's how I'm always operating at a high level, because I'm always on top of myself. I'm always holding myself accountable. And the only reason that I'm so good at doing that is because when I first started, I had to hold myself accountable. I had nobody looking over my shoulder. And guess what? The only thing that kept me motivated during that time was telling myself, if I keep showing up, if I continue to do what I'm doing, then my people are going to be inspired. Then my people are going to follow me. Then there's going to be one person that I can help. And there's been more than one at this point. And if you were to tell me, the 17, the 18-year-old me, that I would be 19, about to turn 20, and have made an impact on this many people's lives, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you. But the only reason that that's possible, the only reason that I've been able to do that is because from the beginning, from the jump, when I had nobody looking over me, I was showing up, holding myself accountable, being honest with myself. Did I do it at the highest level? Did I do it at the highest level? And if I didn't, that's what I have to do. And the only reason I've been able to do that is because I've been honest with myself. From the jump, I've been honest with myself. And the only reason I've been able to do that is because I've been honest with myself. From the jump, honest. Self-honesty is the first step to self-mastery. And self-honesty is the same thing as self-accountability. And because I've been able to hold myself accountable day in and day out for so fucking long, I've made more progress than anybody that I know in my life. Right, there's one other guy who goes hand in hand with me, who pushes me every single day, but then everybody else, I'm just trying to push them, and I'm seeing them winning, and when I see my people win, that's when that pushes me to win. And it's all become this big circle of just a bunch of winning, because we show up, and I show up, right? And I have to earn this every single day, because before I can attract the people that I want to attract, the things that I want to attract, I have to first possess it, right? You only get what you possess. You only give what you possess. And you earn these possessions, you earn this feeling of love, this feeling of gratitude by doing the daily tasks every single day. Every single day. And it has to be difficult too. That's why for someone like me, who my upbringing was, I had a very, very blessed upbringing. But because I had a very, very blessed upbringing, at this moment in my life over the past year, I've had to self-inflict all this adversity. I've had to do an earlier wake up than I want to do. I've had to work out harder than I want to work out. I've had to work longer hours than I want to work. Because that's the self-inflicted adversity that has built the mindset into what it is today.
And if I didn't self-inflict adversity, I'd still be the same bitch that I was a year ago, a year and a half ago. But I've had to self-inflict that adversity day in and day out. And that's been the only hack. The only reason I have the confidence, the only reason I have the trust, the only reason I have the belief, the only reason that I have any positive internal feeling is because of the daily process that I do every single day. Every single day. It's not a lifetime feeling. It's a daily feeling. It's a morning feeling. It's an evening feeling. It's a night feeling. You earn it every single day, every single hour, every single minute. And that's why it always starts off with the morning process. It's why it starts off with the early wake up. It starts off with the reflecting, the journaling. Where did I mess up yesterday? How am I going to be better today? How am I going to serve my people today? And once I figure all that out in the morning process, once I work all that stuff out, and once I clear my mind and I raise my vibrational frequency, that's when I can give. That's when I can give. That's when I can work. That's when I can work. And when I do that work with the proper intent, that's when I make progress. And when I make progress, I look back and I feel good about myself. I can go to sleep happy. I can go to sleep proud. And I can get up the next day and do the same thing over again. And this is a fulfilling life because this is the true purpose. This is my true purpose. This is all of our true purposes. To do the work, the way that my day is structured is the way that I want my life to be structured. Where at the beginning, it's working on myself a whole lot. The beginning, it's reflecting on self. The beginning, it's learning the lessons that life is trying to teach me. And then it's sharing those lessons. My days are structured how I want my life to look. And that's why I do it every single day, because if I ever miss a day, that's hypocritical. And I can't be hypocritical. Hypocritical leaders don't get listened to. And that's why I take this shit so seriously. I just take life so seriously. And a lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people can't accept that. There are people out there who take this life seriously. Because you've been conditioned to not take this life seriously. You've been conditioned to think that life is a game. It is a game, but you're playing it the wrong way. You're playing by your own rules, and you're not playing by the rules that the truth tells us, that the Creator tells us. You should be living by those rules. That's just what your and you know what those rules are? How do you know what those rules are? It's what your conscience is telling you to do. Right? Whenever your conscience is telling you, you need to wake up earlier, you need to drop the drink, you need to eat healthier, you need to get in better shape, you need to treat that person right, you need to say sorry. Whenever your conscience is telling you to do something, you got to follow through on it. And if you follow through on it, that's playing by the rules of the conscience, and that's when you're rewarded with positive feelings. And then positive feelings grant you positive results. That's all it is. It's an easy game. You can't lose when you're playing the game based off of universal law. And that's just what I'm sharing with you guys today. Before I got on this video, I just hammered a cardio workout on the bike, pushed myself to a whole nother level because I knew I was gonna hop on this camera, and I knew that I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. I had a general idea. I was gonna talk about self-accountability a little bit, right? And then the message just built. All I do is I just turn the camera on and I just become the source of what I seek. What do I need to hear right now? What do I want to give right now? Or what do I want to feel? And whatever I want to feel, I got to give it. I'm giving love. I'm giving acceptance. I'm giving joy. I'm so grateful. Anybody who listens to this had the planes flying over mid-video. I had to stop mid-video, and that threw me off my rhythm for a second. You know what? Some things you just can't control, but what I can control is keep pushing forward and keep sending this message. I love you guys. Hope you had an amazing day. Hope you're having an amazing day. Let's get to work.